email.
We're not holding court in the streets right now. Okay? This is how it's going to work. You're going to stay here until we figure out what's going on.
You know that that's illegal.
So,
okay. I'm not going to argue.
It's illegal. I have not done anything wrong.
Push this down. You're not putting this back on.
Hey.
And you're not leaving.
Yes, I am. Let go of my
All right.
Because I didn't do. Let go.
You're trying
Let
to
go.
leave.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Officers responded to a call of a woman shoplifting and refusing to stop for a lost prevention officer.
all right, cool. Oh, hello, ma'am. Hi.
He was following me, chased me across traffic.
Okay. Probably because maybe you had stuff that didn't belong to you.
He's accusing me of that. No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
He said,
So if
"We're gonna
nothing happened?"
trespass you, and I said, "That's fine. You can trespass me."
Okay.
I said, "I've been
Did,
walking today."
did you want to talk with me outside? Just so we're not in...
Yeah, why are you in here? Are you supposed to be... Do you have an appointment, or did you just come in here to hide?
middle of a doctor's office.
Yeah. I called my husband because
Yeah.
he would not stop following me. Like he like chased me all the way across the street. I had to like
He's a police
run
officer.
through oncoming traffic to try to get away from him.
Understood.
He wasn't... If this bitch is talking about a Oh, or is she talking about the dude from the store? Oh, let me shut up.
Yeah, so we'll make it right, whatever's going on. First and foremost, so I like to stay safe, and so the guy who was following you, he called us, and then I guess did you also call us as well?
Yeah,
at one
I
point?
don't know if I didn't get routed to the right place or what.
It did come through, but
I hung up when I got in here. The lady let
He
me
been putting
hear,
his
and
gloves
she
on.
said
She's
she
about
would
to get in
call the
handcuffs.
police.
Watch.
And I said okay, and they said I could sit down.
yeah, so it did come through.
Hello. Hey, are you here?
Negative. I'm out with a female. Loss prevention is going to be at Firestone. Gonna try to recover some property from over there. So we'll need someone to meet the LP guy at Firestone and then go to Kohl's as well.
Hello. Can you please come pick me up?
Oh no, you got another ride.
Okay, then don't.
10-4. Start by going to Firestone, and if there's property discarded in the bathroom, just take pictures of it. All right. So first and foremost, I just want to make sure everyone's safe.
Yeah, so
Can
can you escort me away from here so where he can't follow me anymore?
So he is not here. So he was here, and he's over at Firestone now. Because I guess that's where you were, and it was believed that maybe some property that was in your bag might be in there.
Don't have anything.
So there was mention that you mentioned to him that you're armed, and maybe that's just because you were scared. So
It was because I'm scared. I don't want to go reach in my bag.
No,
now,
that's
but
okay.
you say, I can take it off. I can hand it to you.
Okay.
If that makes you more comfortable.
And-
I can take my jacket off and hand it to you.
Okay, now do you have any weapons currently?
don't.
Okay.
I said that
if
because I was
the bitch just said
terrified.
she'll
And
hand you the
obviously
bag.
he didn't
Yeah.
care because he kept following me.
Yeah, understood. Would I be able to search your bag and make sure?
Yeah.
Check for any stolen items?
If the bitch just said, "I'll hand you the bag," what do you think? Well, no, technically, because I don't mean that they can search it.
Here,
Okay,
and I
my
can pull
fault.
this out so you can see my concealed permit.
Well, do you have the weapon on you?
No, I
Then
don't.
I'm not too concerned. Here, we'll wait by my car. It's a nice
He got
safe
that gun on him.
area here.
Why would you be worried about a permit if you don't have the weapon on you?
So he is nowhere near here. So he's right across the street.
He's followed me across the street once. Like, what's to stop him from following me?
He's not. So I know him because he works at Kohl's, and
Creepy.
No.
Like,
so
who chases a woman? Like, I had several old men ask me if I needed help. I had people like.
so let's start with the bag thing. So you said no weapons and no stolen property in your bag or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Is it okay if I search it and make sure?
Yeah.
In your jacket? 218. Thank you. All right.
All right.
I'm right outside the front door. But other than this, how's your day? How's your day going other than this craziness,
This
right?
is my first errand to start run. It's a nice day.
Oh boy.
I'm out walking to run errands. I went into Kohl's to look for something, and I am walking out. I'm like almost out of the parking lot. This guy's running after me. Like, I don't know who he is. He's like in plain clothes.
Is it okay if I take your ID out
Oh,
here?
I was gonna tell you absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
it's out. And
Okay.
Oh well, no, because you don't need that.
Okay. Well, as soon as it's determined whether a crime was or was not committed, I will
I
need
didn't
that.
commit a crime.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I
Right.
don't have anything on me. I did not commit a crime.
Okay. So I'm just saying that because that guy's accusing you of it.
Yeah,
right?
I know, but I
So-
don't have anything on me. I did not steal anything from them.
So we're going to
You made a pit
check
stop
the
at
cameras
Firestone.
Kohl's, and if it's determined that you did, then I will get your ID. That's how that works. Okay?
Okay, so I can leave in the meantime.
Nope. You're detained. Not allowed to leave. If you try to leave, you'd be
How
arrested.
can you detain me when I haven't committed a crime?
Because someone.
Because you're under investigation, bitch.
I'm
Excuse me.
accusing him of a crime, and you're not detaining him.
1 second. Getting a phone call. Hey.
Are you done?
No. It's possible. But go to Firestone. So we first have to confirm whether a crime was committed or not. The bag that she had was full of stuff before she went to Firestone.
Not true.
Upon leaving Firestone, it's empty, so it's believed that items were discarded inside of Firestone's bathroom. So go over there, take pictures of the bathroom. Just take pictures whether there's stuff in there or not. Recover the property, if any. Then we got to go back to Kohl's, watch surveillance, go from there.
You know she's caught.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Thanks. Hey, Brown. Good.
Where the fuck
So-
did he come from?
At the end of the day, loss prevention, accusing her of stealing, and then
like some
I'm not
weirdo
saying you
in
did.
plain clothes chasing me. I didn't. No crime has been
Okay,
committed. You
perfect.
have no proof. You have no right to detain me.
Yes,
so
I
I'm
do.
leaving.
You do. So you're not leaving. If
Yeah.
you leave, you're gonna go to jail right now. So you're staying right here.
That's not true.
That's how it works.
That's how it
No,
works.
it's
and
not.
I already explained that to you, right?
I know my rights, and I have
So-
not done any.
Apparently you don't, bitch. If they're telling you that you're detained, if you're detained, then that means that you're under investigation. Until they prove that you are not the suspect that we know you are, bitch, you can't go anywhere. Thumbnail. This might be the one, chat. This might be the one.
anything wrong. You cannot detain me.
Yeah. Someone accused you of a crime.
I'm accusing him of a crime, and you're
Okay.
not detaining him.
So he's Kohl's security.
It doesn't matter who he is.
He
You
accused
cannot
you
harass
first.
It
people.
does.
You cannot put your hands
So-
on people. You cannot chase people. I'm a female.
We're not holding court in the streets right now. Okay, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna stay here
No.
until we figure out what's going on.
You know that that's illegal.
So
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with
him.
It's illegal. I have not done anything
Hey.
wrong.
Put this down. You're not
No.
putting this back on.
Hey.
And you're not leaving.
Yes, I am. Let go of my
All right.
stuff. Because I didn't do. Let go.
you're trying
Let
to
go.
leave.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
going.
Listen,
Settle it.
I'm cold. I'm
Settle
not
it.
trying to leave.
Sayonara, baby.
Let go of the jacket.
Stop it.
Let go of the
Let go of the
jacket.
jacket.
There's
Let,
nothing in it.
you have no right to leave right now, and you're not leaving.
Listen.
So you're being detained until we
Do
figure out
not.
what's going on.
Oh my god.
Why the fuck his windshield wipers on and this a bright, sunny, blue sky day? Why are you...
Oh my god. I know my rights. You guys are gonna
Okay.
be in so much trouble.
Okay. Well, you're being
Can you
detained
please let go?
until
How
so.
far am I gonna get with cuffs on?
I don't know.
Calm down.
Let
Seriously,
go of me.
calm down.
You're the one who got uncalm, and it's on.
Yeah, 'cause you're trying to
Is your
leave.
body camera on? I was trying to put my jacket on.
Okay.
So,
I
ma'am.
wanted my stuff back. He
You-
searched my jacket.
No.
He searched
we're-
my
So,
purse.
what I'm-
Listen,
I understand. So
you searched my jacket. You searched my purse.
So-
It's windy. I wanted my jacket
Okay.
back on. That's it.
Okay.
You're the one who got violent.
Because you're trying to leave the scene.
I'm
and you're
not
doing
trying
that.
to leave.
you just
You
told
just
us.
told
want-
me you were leaving, and you were putting your jacket on and walking away. What are you talking about?
Okay.
So-
okay. I understand. I
Okay,
understand.
thank you.
So, ma'am.
Yeah, this might be a better thumbnail.
What we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you sit on this bench, and then we're gonna play the waiting game.
Can you please take these off of me?
No,
They're hurting.
they're not meant for comfort, and
I didn't do anything wrong. They're
did.
hurting me. I have
Okay,
hurt
so
shoulders.
how about this? How about you work with us, because we're being nice to you,
You
and
weren't
you're
being
trying to
nice
escalate
to
the
me.
situation.
But if we can all agree to be nice,
Thank
will
you.
please
So how
take
about
them
you take
off?
it down a notch?
I'm not
let us
yelling.
figure
I
out what's
never
going
yelled
on.
at you.
Didn't say, actually you did. But that's irrelevant to right now because it's not a big deal. But let us figure out our job and figure out what's going on here. And if nothing happened, you'll be on your way.
And then you're going to be sued for doing this.
You do what you need to do.
Yeah, because I know
Sure,
that you
18
being
seconds. We'll have
Yeah,
emails
if
and
you
stuff
gotta
like that.
sue,
Being
you sue.
uncooperative.
I'm not being uncooperative.
Can't do it behind bars.
I would like my property, please.
Come sit
So-
over on this
Can you
bench with
please
us.
put the property
So do you
want
to sit on the bench or in the car?
No, I want to sit on the bench.
Okay,
but
let's
you
sit
have
on the
no
bench.
Sit on the
right
bench.
to have
Over
my
here.
stuff.
If she start running, I'm gonna start crying. I was about to say.
All right, so I'm gonna read you your rights now,
I didn't do anything.
and I'm gonna take your ID out,
I didn't
and
do
I'm gonna run your
anything.
name. That's how that works.
I did not steal anything. I don't have anything
So-
on me. This is illegal.
Yoink.
This
There
is
you go.
illegal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. And if you don't, I'm not surprised you don't know it because a lot of officers don't understand the law though.
Why you still live in Fort Myers?
Oh, now you want to be
Okay.
quiet.
Well,
You
this is what
have
happens.
no
This is what
right.
happens when you come to Charlotte County and commit crimes.
You have no right. I did not do anything wrong.
Okay.
I do not have any stolen property on me.
Yeah, it's not on you because but
I
you
didn't
still
do anything
deprive
wrong.
Kohl's. All right, well, camera footage and a
I
witness
didn't do anything wrong.
is probably going to say otherwise. So,
I didn't do anything wrong.
okay,
And you can't hold me. You can't.
just watch her and
Works like Sephora and everything.
So she was at Sephora?
Yeah, there's a Sephora inside of Kohl's. I was watching the cameras. I saw that she had a bag like underneath her jacket, which I thought was strange. I started to watch her on cameras and I saw that she would select items off the shelves, put them into the bag. The bag was getting bigger, and then eventually she exited the store without paying. I confronted her, said, "Hey, I'm lost prevention with Kohl's. I'd like you to, give me my stuff back." She feigned ignorance. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Get
Their stuff back. It's not yours. Their stuff. Can you give me their stuff back? Because it's my job to do so.
away from me. I don't have nothing. I said, "Why don't you just give me the stuff back? We'll trespass you. You'd be on your way." She said, "I don't have anything. Get away from me." And then she ran from Kohl's over this way. She went into Firestone here, and her bag was very full at that time. Matter of fact, that's what I have on video here. You can see her bag is so full. And then when she came out of the bathroom there, I didn't follow her into the bathroom. I just waited, And then when she came out, her bag was flat like a pancake.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go through this yet, but I know it. I just took a peek, and I've seen a couple things of Kohl's like that, so I know it's in there.
You since you have gloves, do you mind pulling them out?
Yeah. Let me just save this real quick. Take a picture, whatever.
This is a trash bag. Okay.
I ain't
Do you
digging
know-
through no trash, bro. Fuck that merch.
You have to
I ain't
do
gonna lie. Y'all gonna have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll upload that for you guys too. If you send me like an Axon or whatever.
Yep.
So what y'all gonna do? Wash that shit and throw it back on the shelf?
So I'm gonna need to get a statement from you.
I threw that out earlier. Oh, yeah, let me get a garbage so we don't throw stuff away.
That bag was thick when she came in. She went right to our trash.
Yeah,
right to our restroom.
and he's seen it too. He said he's willing to give a statement.
Okay. Do you have cameras?
No,
No. Okay.
it's my eyeballs.
Well, you're pretty fucking useless then.
Would it be
I don't think
easier?
it's all
right.
Would it
Niggas ain't
be
got no
easier if we
cameras.
went to the counter over there?
So I can come in there and punch you dead in your jaw, and if it ain't no other witnesses, then I mean you don't have no case.
No, it'd be easy here.
You could have hit yourself in the mouth.
Right in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that you had a scanner.
Get some
I
cameras.
don't know. For
man.
some reason, I feel like this is a little more than what you're saying.
It probably is. It does look like a bit more. We'll watch it go to a telling amount.
I mean, yeah. I just know alone, like foundation for myself is like 43. So.
Right. Well, yeah, like I said, sometimes it's, even the officers are shocked when I tell them, so they're like, no, what kind of math are you doing? And I'm like, look, I said, this box is $100. Not that one really, but just, for example.
Yeah, beauty products are worth a lot.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know what the majority of it does, and know that it's expensive. And little.
Man, I need to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt because I did see her like a little bit earlier, and like I felt bad because our Sephora staff like was like on break or they weren't here yet, whatever. So like I saw her in Sephora like alone, and I was like, oh, like that poor thing, like there's nobody there to like help her. And then later on, I was just like, wait a second, like she's glad nobody's there.
She's glad nobody's there. Maybe that's why she chose to come.
I know.
You know.
Perfect timing, yeah. Well, I'm sure it's not her first time. She definitely seemed pretty, sure of herself. And
Definitely not the first time.
Look at the 8.
No, that's everything.
Okay. Done.
thank you.
That's a lot of that.
What
is it?
I said 200. I only was like
I'm
lowballed
like-
it by 1,000.
I looked at it. I'm like, this is a felony amount. And I was like, I don't know what he's thinking, but he's a loss prevention. He knows more than I do.
It was
He's at a store.
1,200.
I was like,
I think the toilet paper. I think the paper towels were covering a lot of it.
All right, so this is what was determined. So I didn't see anything that would prevent her in her criminal history from doing the APAD, but the amount of stuff that she stole from Kohl's exceeded the Florida statute amount to where it became a felony. So because it's a felony theft, unfortunately she has to take the trip, and then she'll call you once she's down there to kind of update
Her
you.
husband.
And then she just has to bond out. Due to her having little to no criminal history, I don't know
She'll
if
be
there's.
fine.
I know she has to speak to a judge and he has to set the bond and all that. I don't know when that will be, but I'm sure shortly after she would probably be released. Upon paying whatever the bond is. But
She ain't finna get shit with a slap on her wrist. That's it.